Hi. Okay, I am Chris the Carpenter, and I built the Glen the Stove Twitter project. There's plenty of other videos showing it working and what it does, but this is the intro video to all the other walkthrough videos. This is not a beginner project. This Instructable assumes that you have a basic knowledge of coding in processing and basically some kind of microcontroller language, Arduino, pickaxe, etc. And when I do the code walkthroughs, I'm really just showing you the highlights and sort of the important chunks of each routine and how they work. The goal here, because basically no one is ever going to use this Instructable to build a twittering control panel box that's connected to a 1937 coal stove with a radiator in their roommate's apartment. Instead, I'd rather show you the major chunks of how everything works and give you an idea of how the code is assembled and how the system works, and allow you to find those chunks within the code, cut and paste, and rearrange said chunks into your code to make it do what you want to do. As a huge overview right now, there are basically just a few systems. There's a processing app running here. It's sending a chunk of serial data to the pickaxe, requesting data. The pickaxe is then reading 5 analog sensors and sending that data back to processing. Processing is taking those 5 bytes, assembling a string in the form of a tweet with those bytes and putting words in between so us humans can read them, like this temperature is, and then variable, this temperature is, then this variable. Making a string out of that and then jinking it up to Twitter. And that's it. Okay, so that's the computer side. The pickaxe side is this control panel with a pickaxe inside of it. And the pickaxe, all it's doing is reading these 4 digital buttons. It's reading 5 $2 thermal resistors. I don't know if you can see it. Way down there, you can see a little wire on that pipe. That's all it is. It's just a thermal sensor and some silvery thermally heatsink goop and some tape to the pipe to pick up the temperature. That's all it is. And that's all this is. It's just a pickaxe, an LCD, some digital input buttons, a pot that I use to go through menu options, which is read by an ADC. Very, 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 very simple stuff. The only thing you might not know is to talk, for the pickaxe, to talk to processing, I'm using the regular sync cable, just the regular sync cable that pickaxe normally uses. But and in my case, I'm using just a cheapy eBay, $5 USB serial converter, like everyone normally does. But the headphone jack end of the pickaxe sync cable, I have built the little sync circuit that normally goes with pickaxe. It's the 10K 22K resistor bridge. That's the little level shifter shenanigans that pickaxe needs to use. I just replicated the same circuit that's used to program the pickaxe, but instead I wired it to the H-SAR, the H-serial pins, or H-SAR pins. But it's exactly the same circuit as the sync circuit with the 10K and the 22K setup. Very easily found. It's in all the manuals. It's in all the PDFs. It's everywhere. You can find it. You can find it. And then the regular headphone jack is what I used to connect the Twitter control panel with the processing app here, and that's it. So to cut to the chase, there are 3 videos, if not more, following this video. They are inarticulate and rambling, such as this video, but it is something that I very rarely see, and I wish I saw it more, which is basically just grab a pencil and a line-by-line walkthrough of the code showing you the highlights. So that's it. And I apologize that I don't know how to do the cool video screen grab thing, so I just videotape the screen. You'll get used to it. So that's it. I hope that you glean some kind of knowledge or some sort of information from these videos, and I hope that you are able to decipher my rambling and decipher my horrendous code. My code was written quickly and cut and pasted from a lot of other stuff, and there's a lot of scraps left over here and there, so don't take everything with a grain of salt when reading through my code, because it's terrible. That being said, I hope that this is some kind of help to you, and I hope that you build something cool. Good luck getting through the OAuth API Twitter setup. It's a rough one. And that's it. Ting!